Hello, my beautiful people. Day 20. Day 20 of 365 days. Adriana here. Hello, everyone. Day 20. Today, I want to talk with you about the trauma that we store into our body, even sometimes through like physical expressions, which can be pains and aches and pains in your body, or illnesses, diseases, and it shows in a way or another. Some of you believe in this, some of you don't. There's been many researchers about this, and as I am continue to study and understanding how different kinds of trauma and different kinds of experiences that you didn't process throughout your childhood, they have to come up somehow, because you store them, you freeze them into your body when that event happened, and then of course afterwards you decide it has to come somehow. And most of us, the way we do it, unfortunately, we go and take pills, we go and suppress it, and more this disease or this emotion through a disease is trying to come out of us, more we press it instead of allowing to understand what actually is coming from. And why do I talk about this is because today in my group I had a question. Someone was asking me, how do you release trauma physically from your body, and like how this reflects throughout your health, the physical health. And maybe some of you know or not, Dr. Gabor Mater, which I follow and I listen all his books and tutorials and everything that I can have my hands on. He's an incredible human being that I highly recommend to read all his book. And When the Body Says No, this is one of his books, highly recommended. When he in his book, he's expressing this idea that, and not just idea, but it's been proven, many scientifically papers, that most of our diseases are actually a call, an alarm from your body trying to tell you that something is not working right. And obviously the root cause most of the time is not the physicality of something, but most of it is actually an emotionally based cause. Like I said earlier, and like Dr. Gabor Matet, he always says that trauma is not something that happened to you. It's something that is something that happened inside of you, the way you reacted. So whatever traumatic event you had in your life doesn't have to be something catastrophic, but even just something small, it has an impact in you. And I will tell you why. Because most of us, when we're children, we don't have the capabilities and the capacity to manage our emotion, to understand them, to allow them to come and we get scared because we don't know what to do with this thing that's happening through our body, and so we freeze because it's much easier to just stop it or push it away. But we didn't actually process the trauma itself, and that's when those get blocked, get stored into your body, and in time it just builds and builds and builds, and every time you get triggered by someone, by something, by a situation, those get activated once again and again and again, and then those things has to come out. And most of the time, because we don't know how, we never been taught how to express our emotion, to release them through our body, through somatic work, breath work, and so many other possibilities, we just press it. Think of the word depression. The word depression actually, it means to press it down. So most of us that we struggle with depression, just think of what, and ask yourself, what you actually pressing down? What is something that wants to come up to the surface, but you're not allowing it because you're scared, because you don't know how? And it's important to seek help. It's important to, when you do this kind of work, don't do it by yourself. And always have someone there with you so he can guide you towards a better or different reaction or different action towards expressing that emotion, and not let yourself drawn into the emotion. So it's important every single time you struggle with something in your body physically, a ache, a pain, something chronic, especially chronic things, ask yourself, be curious about it and ask yourself, where is this coming from? Is this actually, it's something in my physicality, or when was the first time I ever felt this? Or you can see how do I feel about this thing, and think of this idea that more you resist this disease, or you resist this feeling or this pain, more you will persist. Like they say, what you resist, you persist. But when you become curious about it, you actually allow it to come to the surface, so you can actually see it, understand it, and then maybe even find the cause. But again, if you do this work, or any kind of work with allowing yourself to bring up these emotions, don't do it by yourself, especially on the beginning. Allow someone to guide you and help you and be there for you, and you will see, we will definitely see a huge difference more you work with yourself. So physicality is important when we think of your physique, to connect with your body, to understand what your emotions feel like. And if you don't exercise until you understand which emotion, where is located, how it feels, so you don't confuse emotions with feelings, because that's another topic. And also to understand your body, because your body is just trying to speak with you, but most of us, we don't know to listen. We don't know how to listen because we never been taught the language. So definitely think, ask yourself questions, be curious about what's happening with your body, and what's happening through your body, and what is trying to tell you. And if you have any questions, like always, comment below. Let me know how you deal with your physical aches and pains outside of pills and medication, which are important as well, and if you have any alternatives. I hope this helps. Maybe something that I thought can maybe make you think, make you ask yourself some questions, and also reflect over where this are coming from, and why they're here, why they're trying to tell you. Have a wonderful day. Please comment below, share with someone that you think might want to hear this, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.